Welcome back to the channel, fellas. Today we're going to be going over the officially revealed Kickstarter exclusive champion for NomNomverse. So let me go ahead and get myself down in the corner real quick. We're going to do it right there. That's perfect. Cool. So let's kind of take a look at the design of it as well, right? So this is Doka The Wild, and that little O has a little accent on top. I forget what they're called, but it's pronounced like an oo sound, so it's Doka The Wild. He is a dino tamer. I don't know. Yeah, it's a dude. So a couple different things here that we can see. So obviously the new UI, as you guys can tell, it's a lot more cleaner looking. It looks very like an updated UI. And we see here they're a dino tamer. They have seven health. And right off the bat, this is kind of like the wild boy, like the wild jungle boy from, maybe other medias you may have heard, seen or read. And so he is actually wearing, as you guys can tell, the Voltaraptor skull on his head. Now, the other thing that he's wearing, I believe, is the Voltaraptor tail, right? That's where the red balls are from. And I'm assuming what are the Voltaraptor teeth around his neck. So very much, again, a wild boy. So logo dinos or dinos in your hand may be attached to Doka as a champion by playing XP equal to their calling cost. Only one dino can be attached and cannot be released. Doka gains plus X heart, her life, and plus X, I don't know what that symbol is. Fighting, maybe? Strength, power? Probably power. Where X is the calling cost of that dino while attached. And then the flavor text is that child riding that Cactarnosaur. So, yeah, man, let's kind of keep going, right? So, I don't know what the symbol means here. It looks like a green, almost like a leaf, right? That looks almost like a leaf of sorts. And if you look at the background, you can see a bunch of Voltaraptor, what looks to be an egg, an eye, handprints, and something down here. Oh, you can actually see the golden fish in the back. You can see the golden fish, and I'm assuming that is actually, can I get any? Yeah. So there's the golden turtle and the golden fish in the background, which seem to be attached to something, which, from my understanding, the golden fish and the golden turtle, they're, I guess, like artifacts of some sort. I'm not too sure how they affect the gameplay and whatnot, but very interesting that they're in the background. I was actually trying to see if I could find any other hints to potentially Volume 3 or Volume 4 secret rares, but I guess not. So besides that, we see people. I'm assuming an adult with their son or child or son or daughter. You got the son up here, and that's about it. But very much, again, a wild boy. I think it's pretty cool that they used the Voltaraptor skull with the actual plug still intact as the helmet that he wears. And that's it, man. Here, let me see if I can unzoom from here. So that is going to be the Kickstarter exclusive card that you will be receiving if you pledge to the project. On top of that, you will also be receiving this card in the builder kits. So if you pledge the project, you get one. If you get a builder kit, there's also an additional one in the box for display purposes. So just kind of keep that in mind. There's no Kickstarter exclusive card for the builder kits by themselves. And there isn't like a tier exclusive Kickstarter card like some other projects may have had. This is just one Kickstarter exclusive champion, and that being Doka The Wild. So let me go ahead and get myself back up here. So a couple things to note about this particular promo card. I've kind of ran some of the numbers before this. So and let me see if I can pull that up. There we go. So this is the actual update where this card was shown off. So say hello to your Kickstarter exclusive champion, Doka The Wild. Doka The Wild's ability to companion a local dino or a dino from your hand is definitely a game changer that will add a twist. Okay, so and then of course the first official NomNomverse tournament is set for tomorrow, Saturday, March 2nd at approximately 12 p.m. noon CST. So for those of you guys interested, make sure that you guys are in the Discord. Of course, I will put the Discord link down below for you guys. And let's kind of go over a rough estimate of what I assume that this promo card will be printed in. Like what the rough estimate of the print run for this card is going to be. Now this, of course, is just based off of the numbers that I currently have here. This doesn't account for certain tiers. So for example, let me put myself back on there. So I added up So you're supposed to be getting one. You're supposed to be getting one card per pledge, right? So everybody who pledges, even the noob tier, the explorer tier, the dungeon runner tier, the artificer tier, everybody that pledged will get one card, one Kickstarter exclusive champion. For those of us that, and I'm assuming this also affects LGSs. I'm assuming LGS will also get their own certain number of Kickstarter exclusive promos. But for those of us who actually got like the Hunter tier, for example, they will receive 3 promos, and if you backed the Big Daddy tier, you would be receiving 5 promos. So based on those numbers, and based on the fact that everybody who pledges gets one, I kind of have a rough estimate. This doesn't include the actual like people who backed the builder kits and things like that, but give or take, I see this being maybe 1,000 print run card. So let me see here. Yeah, so based on my calculations, let me get the screen back on there. I calculated roughly 483 Kickstarter exclusive promo cards being part of the pledges. This does not include the builder kits, and this does not include the LGS tiers. Now, as far as I know, I don't expect them to have a ton of those promos. So even without the LGS tier stores, because there's really not that many. There's one store that purchased the LGS Nomicon tier, which is where you get you get Victor Larson, you get Johnny, you get, I'm assuming possibly Tessa. They will show up to your LGS store. They'll do like a meet and greet and, sign cards and stuff like that. So only one person signed up for that because there was only one available. Not sure how many cards they're going to receive. And same thing with like the LGS tier level 1 and like the bonus level tier. There's like a total of 8 stores for the bonus tier and 9 for the regular LGS level 1 tier. So I don't expect this card to be more than 1,000 so I don't expect this card to even go above like 600 print run. Okay. So, but that doesn't mean that that's all they're printing. They could be printing 1,000 and they're holding back some for events and giveaways and things like that. They could print 2,000, or heck, they could print as much as they want. But at the end of the day, as of right now, the official numbers is less than 600 of these Kickstarter cards being available. There's really only 375 backers at this point. The project did lose about 25 backers, but that's expected, especially once the project is about to charge money to people. Usually you'll also see a small uptick in people backing the project like the day of, before the project closes, but you also sometimes see people like saying, oh crap, I can't afford that right now. So it could go either way at this point. Regardless, it's been a huge success. It's currently 273% funded. Like at this point, it's awesome. So just figured I'd make a quick video regarding what to expect with this Kickstarter card and the rarity aspect of it. 500, 600 of a card isn't really too much. Granted, when you compare it to like 100 for Rainmaster, 100 for Tsunami Gator for the most recent Doorway Pack cards, like that's quite a bit. But even then, like the best way, I guess, the way I would compare this card to would be kind of like the Dread Ralph Halloween promo, the regular silver card, not the Chase alternate red card. So the Dread Ralph Halloween promo, that one has like over 1,000 cards. I believe like 1188 or something along those lines. And those cards are staying pretty consistently at about the $20 to $25 mark. So that's just a little bit added value for you guys getting in on the Kickstarter. But we'll see how things shake out, man. I'm very excited to get the product in. So for those of you who have watched this long, right, I've been actually slowly selling some of my MetaZoo stuff off, because I plan on upgrading my equipment for YouTube. Like I just got a camera ordered. I plan on getting some more accessories because I really want to have like a nicer production, produced videos for box openings, for pack openings, and to just have a cool time, man, and get some nice quality videos up for you guys. So I'm really excited to get some product in my hand. I'm very stoked for Volume 3. And from some of the information we've received in the Discord, we may see Volume 3 as early as this month in March. Fingers crossed that that's the case, because I would really like to open up several packs and honestly test out the new like equipment. You guys may notice that, like, I may do it in a different room. I may just do it in the same place. Regardless, I gotta figure out the setup, but I'm working towards upgrading that sort of stuff. So very excited to try it out for the first time. I'm very excited to see where this Kickstarter ends up the day of. At this point, even if we lose some backers on the project, we reached like probably one of the coolest goals, which was the 200,000 mark. We will get those awesome alternate art cards from like several other artists, specifically like Poncho and all those. That's cool, and I believe they're still going to be doing updates for some of those art cards, alternate art cards. So make sure you guys are following the Kickstarter like updates and things like that. Specifically, like, make sure you guys join the Discord if you haven't already. I know I sound like a broken record, but check out the Discord. You literally get most of these news first hand there from the creators. So that's it, man. That's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know what you guys think down below. Again, not bad. It's about a 600, like less than 600 print run on this card thus far, or at least that will be out in circulation, in my opinion. And we'll see how that goes, man. I appreciate you guys. See y'all soon.